Now, granted, there are a lot of deals out there to buy all kinds of toys. I mean, look at this toy. This toy is absolutely ridiculous. This is a mixing console that's a plug-in that's actually free. Let me get this straight now. This is a mixing console that was sold that has a bunch of plugins. Let's call it that, really. It's a console. It's a bunch of plugins as well. There are plugins in here that make it sound as though it's warm. I'll play this. It's not too loud, but you can hear every instrument. Some are louder, some have reverb. They're all right there in the mix. This is an old technology of tape. This sounds warm. The oddest thing, I can scroll across this software and go from here to there. Now, yeah, it's Black Friday. There are a lot of sales out there. This is kind of almost nuts. For example, I have a bass here. That's pretty low. But if I really played it for you, that's pretty deep. This plugin here is a classic plugin. It's actually the actual machine was used years ago, created into a plugin. I can get bass, even more bass. I'll go back to where I was here before. This just helps it. If I pull back to here, it's coming through stronger. That's actually a low setup. If I press this out, it dominates. I set it in the mix just right. And you hear it. All the stuff you can get this holiday season is literally just a waste of time half the time. I will get tracks from guys, and they're doing their best. They're making some pretty decent music. And sometimes there'll be a rapper on there, and the guy's out of breath. He says, and I'm gonna do this, and blah blah. And you realize sometimes some of us are in this and not really in it. They either buying the wrong gear, or a guy that wants to be a rapper who just can't breathe, smoking too much weed probably. And you can't think about being this superstar or even just getting a simple song together unless you prepare. Like, don't smoke weed if you're gonna be a rapper too much and you lose your breath. Or buy a lot of gear and equipment and not know how it works. Like, this is almost ridiculous. This is the bass sound. I have it going through here. Yep. I got it coming through here. I'm also compressing it. Three different plugins. These are normally pretty expensive. I got a big deal on them from Universal Audio. All right, cool. That's not all you're hearing though. I take the same sound and I run it here through a bus. You'll see here, this is going somewhere. So scroll down. This bass sound is a bus. This is going into here. See that one? So I got more effects on it to widen it up. Add an imager to make it wider. Doesn't seem wider here. If I do this, you don't really presence, you don't really feel it. But it's there. I come to here. I just want to get one little piece of this thing going on. If I go to here, but you know it's here. And the bass is cued into this one region. This is what that EQ does. As you buy stuff this holiday season, and you're trying to get more stuff to put more stuff in there, you got to realize that if you don't know what you're doing, you're wasting your money. Here's the drums. I'll drag the drums here. This is one bass drum. I got them all going to a group. One group. All these drums go into a group. I'll come to here. This is the group. I'll turn the group on. I'll close this section off. I'll cut this off. I muted them all. I'll solo them all. They're not going in here. They're going in here. You don't hear from here. They're being bussed to a drum bus. Now watch this. They're playing. Cool. I'm going to turn this off. Did you hear that? They're really low now. Without this, you hear nothing. But watch this. That EQ, along with my setup here, they're everywhere. I can make them dominate. I'll bring them down some. It's hip-hop. I gotta give it that hip-hop flavor. Let's stop this. If you're gonna buy something this holiday season for Black Friday, that's not really the big day. Or even Cyber Monday. The big day is when you realize that you have to know what you're doing and don't overspend your money. And if you want to get a really big day, wait till after Christmas.